Bone!
You gotta leave that in.
Welcome back.
Hey, guess what? We're going to the central reactor now.
Oh, we're just starting off straight away with...
Ricardo, you ever been to the reactor?
Ricardo? Who's Ricardo? I don't remember.
He's the Hispanic fellow for the racial ethnicity.
Okay, I remember him. He was chilling back at the place where
I killed all my friends.
Got you. Right, yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah, that guy.
Throw up that clip again. He's not gonna do it.
I don't know if I will or not. It's so much extra work.
It's so much.
I don't know which episode that is.
I could just find it for you.
Oh, you could.
You know, I can help you with things.
Another thing that's different now.
I'm an editor.
That's true. Another thing that happened, and I haven't talked about this at all because I wanted to make a video dedicated to him entirely, but Tony Baloney died. Tony Baloney died. He died back in February.
It's true. He passed away.
Yeah. He had complications with diabetes and 72% blockage on the arteries to his heart.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was only 38, man. 38 years old.
Yeah.
And that's heavy. We're starting off right away with heaviness.
It is heavy.
You know, that guy was literally like one of my absolute most best friends ever. I'll never forget that guy. And he was, out of all of my friends that live here in Indiana, he was the only one that ever came to visit me. Like, the only one, you know, like, regularly.
Yeah.
And, nice. You got a shotgun and a pistol back?
I got my things back.
Just those two things? I mean, that's what you just picked up, but did you have one? Where's your flamer? You don't have that yet.
Not quite. But shotgun, 17 shots.
Nice. I don't, you know,
Revolver,
maybe that'll put him down.
21 shots. Yeah, Tony will be missed. I never got to meet him, but I always loved the episodes that he was in.
Right.
'Cause he's just a funny cat.
Yeah. And naturally like that, you know, like just... I don't know, man. It was never... Like, whenever you were hanging out with Tony, you were always like... You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
You know? And... Yeah, it hurts. It still hurts to think about it, but... I mean, that's how it goes, I guess.
That's just life.
Yeah. It's just... I went and visited his mom and dad on his birthday.
When was his birthday?
When was that? I want to say July or June. I have certain things that belong to him. I made him a Joker Xbox 360.
Oh, I saw that out there in the hallway.
That was his. That was not the one with Heath Ledger, but it was a comic book one that I had done.
Mark Hamill iteration.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't Batman the animated series, but it was like the Killing Joke, Batman, that kind of thing.
Comic book style.
Yeah, and I did that for him. I just did it because he had given me his Xbox to work on. I think I had it for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I felt bad. And it was at the time that I was learning new things. And so I took it upon myself to just do that for him. I was like, hey, I fixed your Xbox and I also did this. Is that okay? And he was like, bro, that's amazing. Yeah, you know, like, Tony wasn't going to be mad about it, you know?
Right.
And he kept it. He didn't even really use it much, but he just kept it. And I went and I was talking with his mom and I was telling her about that Xbox and how he, you know, he loved it because I made it for him, you know? And, she was like, well, here, it's in his closet. And she was like, here, I want you to have it. And I think he would too. And I was like, that made my whole day, you know, for that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, do you need a pair of shoes? He just got these for, you know, like for Christmas. And like I said, he died in February. It was like February 4th, I think it was. And yeah, so I got a pair of shoes. I got Tony's shoes, but Yeah, the main thing was I wanted to have that Xbox. And then I got to thinking about how weird it is that now Tony is just a part of my ever-growing dork collection.
It's good.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's very cool. I'm sure he'd be into the idea of being, immortalized that way. And not to get too heavy, but it just is.
Yeah.
Another thought that I had, did that shit scare you?
Which one?
That banging, the lightning going off like that? Oh, yeah. Is that why you ran away?
No, I'm just looking for a save.
Oh. I really, when it came down to like how Tony got involved with Replay Arcade, was just I was compelled spiritually to reach out to Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And I wondered why. I wondered why that was what was going on. Like, why did I feel that way,
Yeah.
And it just took, when he died, it made sense. And the reality of it was, like, that dude deserved to be immortalized somehow.
Absolutely.
And those videos will definitely, like you said, they're some of my favorite episodes. Like, the Kirby's Dream Course shit with him and me is so funny because it starts off just as like a little, like, he's learning how the game works, and it's just like this, like, good little pal back and forth. Mm-hmm. By the end of it, it's like our friendship is in danger.
Yeah. You and I tried to play that. It's just not for me.
Didn't make the cut.
It did not make the cut. But one episode I remember is the TNC surf design.
Yeah.
That was
that was a good one too. Yeah. He's like, oh, fell off the skateboard and ripped my nips off.
That's the episode I'll remember.
Yeah. And we did The Last of Us, and that's the other thing is we did The Last of Us up until like the last couple of, like, I don't know, probably 20 episodes, maybe not quite that many.
Mm-hmm.
But what had happened was he had fallen into depression really bad. And so he wasn't coming by to do the episodes anymore.
Right.
And then my friend Sean showed up. I didn't have anybody to do episodes with, and I wanted to finish that game, and I wanted to finish it with Tony, but then I had Sean come in, and Sean was just not Replay Arcade material, which is fine. I'm not trying to be rude or what's the word, pretentious or whatever,
Right.
If he were to hear me say that, he would laugh. You know what I mean? Because it's just one of those situations where, being in front of the camera, in quotation marks, isn't for everybody. And he was just like too busy looking at his phone and stuff like that. And it was just like, oh, man, like, I worked so hard for these episodes to be really good. And then life happened.
It's true.
But The Last of Us 2 was something that Tony and I were looking forward to. And I will, in loving memory of that motherfucker, play that game. If we're not already showing those episodes yet, I don't know. But it's just one of those things that, like, like, the whole time I was like, because I have played some of The Last of Us 2 already, and the whole time that I was playing it, it was just like, God, I wish Tony were here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, and yeah, I'm always gonna miss the guy.
Yeah. I wish I got to meet him.
Yeah, I think the closest that you came was just hanging out in my stream. I remember you guys were both in a stream of mine at one time, and I was like, oh shit, like, hey man, these are my friends.
Yeah.
Tony was one of the reasons why I got to become affiliate with Twitch.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he gave me the hours that I needed. Like, the way you get affiliated with Twitch is X amount of people watching for X amount of time.
Oh yeah.
And he helped make that happen. None of my friends will do that. You know, like, I mean, I have another friend, Shelby. She helped. I say none of my other friends, and then I'm immediately like, well, she helped, and you helped. But it's just like, you know, that's a rare thing. It's a rare thing to have people that will do something like that for you. People want to watch other stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just the kind of dude he was. He would do anything for a guy. And that motherfucker, that guy right there doesn't look so good.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Twitcher,
Yeah.
but uh-oh. What is that? I hear you.
Yeah, it is what you think it is, man.
I got you.